In this video, we'll review reporting requirements for your CEPF grant. To help the CEPF team keep track of progress on your grant, you'll need to submit periodic reports. Your reporting schedule can be found in Conservation Grants after you log in. Conservation Grants is also where you will submit these reports. There are 3 reports that must be completed for all grants: financial reports, performance reports, and final completion and impact reports. Let's quickly review each of these now. The financial report lists the details of each expense that was incurred and is typically due quarterly on the dates you see on the screen, though you may be asked to report more frequently than this. Review the reporting section of your grant agreement to confirm. Performance reports must be submitted every 6 months on the due dates stated in your grant agreement. Performance reports should summarize the progress you have made in implementing the project and describe any challenges encountered. The final completion and impact report is due within 60 days of the end date of the grant and should describe the final results of the project, any challenges encountered, and the lessons learned. Again, please make sure that you provide an update on every one of your project's deliverables and impacts. In the impact section of this report, you are required to report on the actual contribution of your project to each one of the portfolio indicators that were assigned to it. For the global indicators, you only need to report on those that are relevant to the project. Please try to provide all information that is requested. If a global indicator is not relevant, leave it blank. If information is missing or unclear, you will be asked to revise the report. Now let's look at supplemental reports and materials, which are required for some grants only. Your grant agreement will confirm the exact reports your team will need to submit. When you submit your financial report, you may be asked to also include a detailed transactions report. This report should list all transactions from your general ledger for the period covered by the report. Before you submit both reports, double-check that all totals in each match by budget lines. In some reporting periods, you may be required to upload timesheets, payment vouchers, or other supporting documentation when you submit your financial report. If you are asked to do so, these documents can be uploaded as attachments under the financial report. You may also need to submit your project's audit report and management letter. Check the reporting section of your grant agreement to find out. The attachment section of your grant agreement includes the audit terms of reference, which will describe the requirements. Make sure you allow enough time to select an audit firm and for them to then conduct the audit. If your project involves significant environmental or social risks, you may need to submit a safeguard monitoring report every 6 months. These reports should be completed offline and then uploaded to Conservation Grants as attachments. At the start of your project, you may be asked to complete one or more of the following tools to help monitor specific aspects of your project and organizational development in greater detail: the Gender Tracking Tool, Civil Society Tracking Tool, and Management Effectiveness Tracking Tool. Your grant director will let you know which, if any, of these tools you need to complete. The Gender Tracking Tool and Civil Society Tracking Tool should be completed online, following the questionnaire found in the reporting schedule in Conservation Grants. The Management Effectiveness Tracking Tool should be completed offline, with the score then entered into Conservation Grants and the completed tool uploaded as an attachment. Still have questions? Please contact your grants manager. They're here to help you.